Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys a body painting tutorial, and you guys know I don't do a lot of body painting, which, I mean, it seems like I don't do a lot of body painting, but I mean, I kind of do like to play around with body painting. So this was me playing around with some body paints, and I'm going to be showing you guys a body painting tutorial on this splatter paint, colorful splatter painted skull. I don't know, I really like the way it turned out. I think it's really creative and like different. So if you want to see how to do this, keep on watching. Okay, so I'm starting off with my MAC Studio Fluid Foundation in NW15, I think, maybe NC15, I'm not really sure. But it is the lightest foundation I own, and I'm just going in with a flat foundation brush, and I'm going to be applying a few layers of this, and then I'm going in with the Makeup Forever HD Concealer in a very, very light shade. It might be the lightest, and I'm just going to highlight my face. I also already have my eyebrows blocked out. That's completely optional. I really didn't like the way I blocked my eyebrows out, and I didn't think it looked very good, so I didn't show you guys how to do that in this video, but if you want to know how to do it, you can look up a video on it. Otherwise, it's completely not necessary. Then I'm just going in with my NYC Loose Translucent Powder, and I'm just packing that all over my face and then dusting away the extra. Then I'm going in with my Makeup Forever single eyeshadow in Creme Brûlée and a little flat top brush, kind of flat liner brush, and this is from Eco Tools. And I'm just going to use this to sketch out any skeletal, the kind of skeleton, I guess, just basic skeleton shapes, the smile, the little solid or like open cheekbones, and the nose and around the eye sockets, and a couple little cracks over here and there. But you don't have to be too detailed with this because this isn't really the main focus, and you can always go back and fix it with your body paint, which is why I used a very light tan shade. Then I'm going in with some black water activated body paint, and all of my body paints are water activated paints from Snazaroo. And I'm going in with black, and I'm just going to outline and draw in all of the details that we previously drew in with the eyeshadow, including the eyes, the cheekbones, the mouth, the nose, and any little cracks that I have. You can tell this eye shape is a little bit unique. I put some little pointed edges around like the furrow of your eyebrow and the outer corners of the eyes just to give it more dimension and just make it look like better, I guess, and more unique and creative than just having like a circle around my eye. Then I'm going in with the Sephora eyeliner in black, and I'm going to tightline and waterline my eyes. And then that was not necessary at all. You could just go in straight with the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Black Bean, and you could waterline and tightline. And then I'm also using this to go around my eyelid and underneath my eyes, because you don't want water-activated paints in those areas, because if your eyes start to water or anything, it will get rid of the water paint because it is water-activated. But if you go in with like a cream paint or something like that, or an eyeliner, it's just gonna prevent it from slipping or like moving. Then I'm going in with my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, and I'm taking the blackout shadow on an Eco Tools full eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to use that to pack on top of the entire eyelid. Then I'm going to repeat the same step on the other eye and continue filling it in. I actually, on that eye, decided to start with the Black Bean pencil and then outline it in the water activated paint and then set it, but you can do this however you want and whatever is simplest to you. Then I'm going in, I'm just going to outline this weird like cheekbone kind of shape. You always want to start smaller because you can always add onto it. Although water activated paints are pretty easy to get rid of because you can just take like a Q-tip and some water. But if you do that, then you're going to be removing the foundation that's underneath of it. So it's just honestly more of a process to do that, and it's just much easier if you just start with a smaller shape and begin to build it bigger as you go and see exactly how you want it. I don't have really a way to explain the shape I'm doing on my cheekbones. It's just kind of an organic random shape, and I can promise you that the left side was nowhere near the same shape as the right side, but you know, I did my best and it still looked pretty cool. Then for the nose, I wanted it to get a more cracked organic shape, so I put two peaks on the tip of the nose, or like the top part of the nose, and then I made one longer than the other, and then you make just like a little semicircle on the tip of your nose and fill it all in, and that's pretty simple, just a regular skeleton nose. And then I'm creating the little lines of teeth, I guess, and then I'm just taking that NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Black Bean and filling in my lips. If you want to use a lip liner, you can just go in with the eyeliner, which is the black one from Sephora. Then I'm just going to finish off the teeth and adding these little like kind of messy swooping kind of motion, I guess, just to add a little point to the edges of the tooth, which would be kind of going into your gums. It's kind of complicating. If you've ever seen like a skull, this is kind of what it looks like. And I did make sure to make it pretty messy and very organic. None of them were the same. None of them were the same shape. But one thing I would suggest if I were to do this again was to make the teeth a bit more spread apart and thicker, because what I did was really thin teeth, and then it just kind of looks a little off. But I guess that kind of goes along with the whole cartoonish kind of looking skull. And then you don't want to forget to put the lines and the teeth on your lips as well, and not just put black there. And I'm just going to finish off that. Then I'm just going to go in and make some little cracks on the forehead. And this was just very last minute, you know, doesn't have to be perfect or anything. There's no real technique to it, just making thin lines branching off of each other, and then doing another little small crack on the chin. Then I'm going to move on to body painting on top of my chest and creating my collarbones. So first things first, with a black eyeshadow, this one's from Urban Decay Blackout, that I used previously, and a little flat eyeliner brush from Eco Tools, I'm just going to kind of sketch where I want to go, because this stuff's pretty easy to remove. So I actually did mess up once, and I just, you know, take some makeup wipes or makeup remover and you just easily wipe it off. And then I'm just kind of creating the shading of ribs, like a rib cage and collarbones. And what you want to do is create little like half circle kind of things. They almost look like tree branches, honestly, like little sticks that are going upwards, kind of at an angle, and then fill that in with a little bit of black eyeshadow. And then I'm just going to go around and finish all the shading around the collarbones and shading around the ribs. And then once you're ready, you can just go in, once your shading is all done. I just like this technique better for ribs. And then I'll just go in with that black water activated paint, and I'll just go and carve out, I guess, and kind of shape really sharply where all of the ribs and collarbones are. And you can kind of see what I mean by shading on the insides of the collarbones, or I mean the ribs, with the black eyeshadow, and you just fill in with black eyeshadow, you know what I mean? And then I'm just going to be splatter painting water activated paints everywhere. So I'm taking a large flat foundation brush, this one's from Estee Lauder, and I'm just going to load my brush with water, dip it into some water activated paints, get that very watery. You're still going to get a lot of pigment, but it's just going to be a lot more watered down. For this, since your skull is already black, you can have a specific color theme if you choose. But for me, I just use all the colors in the rainbow: yellow, orange, green, purple, blues, reds, anything like that. And then once you have your basic colors down, that's when I went in with white. And it just shows up more pigmented when you put the white kind of on top of all the colors. For splatter painting, it would be more efficient to use something a lot stiffer, like a chip brush, but I don't have one like that, so this is a pretty easy alternative that most people already have. So if you guys enjoyed this video, if you did like this video, with a thumbs up, comment down below what you guys think, as well as subscribe to become a beauty and be part of our beautiful world. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye. I can't see. I'm so confused. I'm like, what happened? Oh god, really? Oh my gosh, there is paint splattered everywhere. Like, everywhere. This looks pretty cool. There's literally paint everywhere. There's paint on my computer, on my laptop, probably on my backdrop. Oh, that's kind of nice that there's not. There's paint all over my clothes.